What up, boys? We're back. Clearly, I'm not home. I'm hanging out with my dog. I got dog hair all over me. And I just wanted to give my thoughts on the space. I kind of talked about it a little bit yesterday. Then I got banned on Twitch. I haven't even checked if my VODs are up yet or not. But by the way, no one can ever say they're Gacha Jesus because I literally look like Jesus. And my opinion is the correct opinion 24/7. So that's my actually enviosity moment of the day. So yeah, someone's gonna think that's true, by the way. But anyways, dude, the Gacha space is fickle. It's fickle, and it seems to never want to have nuanced conversations. And that's something that I've learned. I knew it the second I pivoted from Genshin to Wuwa content. And the only reason I pivoted from Genshin and didn't have Genshin as an editory portion of my content was the fact that I severely disliked the state of the game for many reasons. I don't need to get into that. But wow, I chatters won't talk to me, other CCs wouldn't talk to me, etc. And I'm just like, all right, like whatever, it is what it is. I really don't care because you don't want that. You don't want that fan base. You don't want those people in your community who are just going to watch you or talk to you because you play a gacha game. But from what I'm seeing, what's happening with Bran, I saw what's happening with Brax, even what's happening with Jenna, I'm just mind blown. And like, listen, this is not a Hoyo, this is not a Kuro. I think this is just a gacha problem. Braxophone is a guy who you could say was a figurehead of Honkai Star Rail. I think really all that's left is Pokey, and that's not like a diss. I mean, I don't know anyone else that plays the game. Pretty sure Box plays Musume. I don't know anyone else that plays it. That's not true. I know a couple people. I don't know if they want me to say their names, but I know like maybe 2-3 people who play HSR still, right? And Brax is someone who, and I'm not going to say Brax doesn't love the game because I think Brax still clearly loves the game, just like a lot of people do. All Brax said was, I'm not making guides currently. I'm taking a break on making these Honkai Star Rail guides, and he's just, talking his mind. He's talking his shit. Instantaneously, it was like overnight, people turned. He just fucking switched like that. And it's just crazy because you have a content creator who did a lot, so much for the space, and was a positive person in that space. And the community was like, yeah, you can go fuck yourself, right? There was like that tweet of, oh, if I did crack cocaine or whatever, this would be my child and shit. And like, Tectone got to him. Tectone infested him. I can't tell you how many times people come into my chat, oh my God, Tectone ruined you. You suck Tectone's dick for clout. Yada, yada. Anything he says, you say. I'm like, bro, dude hasn't been talking about fucking gacha games for like 2.5 months. Like, he barely fucking talks about them. Like, enough. And it's just weird. It's just very weird. The second you criticize or talk, quote unquote, negatively or drama, it's not drama, by the way, about these games, it comes back to Tectone, and it comes back to you're a traitor. And I just find that shit fucking cringe. I look at someone like Bran, who I think Bran's a sweetheart, and again, another dude who was the figurehead of Genshin. I mean, that guy, let's just be honest, it was like him, Doro, Ziox, where like everything was oh my God. And I think his reactions were genuine. I think Doro's reactions are genuine as well. But Brand, I don't really like Ziox, but I see Bran, switching it up a little bit and just talking his mind more, and he's fucking killing it. He's doing like the reacts or whatever, and instantaneously, you're a traitor. What? Like what is this? Like a war? Is this like World War II or something? Like, is this like some crazy, insane war? But to people online, that's what it is, right? And it just shows the gacha space is willing to shit on anyone and get rid of anyone. Doesn't matter who the fuck it is. The moment that you don't appease to what the company wants / what the majority, or I'll say this, a vocal minority community wants, right? Because it's not the majority, it's not, right? And it just sucks. It's sad to see. That's why I think you need to be very meticulous, whether you're a content creator or you're just involved in the space at all, with like who you talk to, who you interact with, because some of this brain rot shit's just fucking crazy. It's just bullshit. I'll get to the genesis of that stuff in a moment, but I sit down and I think it's like there's this narrative that if you play Wuwa or if you enjoy Wuthering Waves, which I like Wuthering Waves, although I'm going to be honest with you, other than the story, I think the story was great. This patch is fucking ass. Like, this patch just fucking sucks. I don't really play the game anymore. I'm kind of bored of it, if you want me to be honest. I'm hoping they add something new, but I also understand it's a gacha game. They're like, oh, well, you know, he's a predominantly Wuwa creator, so he must be, like, trying to infiltrate the community and tear us apart. It's like, what fucking conspiracy bullshit are you on? You're like the fucking Alex Jones of Gacha. Sit the fuck down, right? Like, I'm telling you, I don't like what a multi-billion-dollar corporation, some decisions are making. Hot and fucking breaking news, some of the shit that could potentially come to the new Wuwa patch, I'm not really a big fan of either. I actually don't like the fucking echo shit in this patch. I think it's stupid that it's locked to like 10, 11 echoes a day. No Tasha field. It's not in the fucking boxes. It's stupid. The events are trash. Actually, the color event's pretty cool. The elusive realm is dog shit. Like, I'm very vocal about Wuwa. I'm very vocal about Wuwa being negative on my main channel as well, right? But it's this thing of people have made it their whole personality and their like mission in life to create this everlasting war, right? And you could say I've contributed to Gacha Tribalism, other CCs, sure, whatever, right? The comparison videos. But the comparison videos happen to try to show people, listen, it doesn't have to be Wuthering Waves. If a game came out tomorrow that everything Wuthering Waves did, but better, and pushed the industry forward more, people are now going to compare that to Genshin or that to Star Rail, whatever fucking game that it's supposedly competing with. It's not a Wuthering Waves thing. It's the space should be moving forward. And a lot of the times it's not, with Hoyoverse in charge. It's just fucking not. And, you know, I could sit there on Twitter, I could say, dude, so is this new Dan Heng free? Because it's just a reskin of his pants, and he has gold horns. You know, yellow diamonds look like PP. That's a clip reference. If you don't get that, you're fucking whack. That album is crazy. But why are we getting mad that I'm saying that the 5-star, that he was a 4-star, he was released as a 5-star again, they kind of power crept him a little bit, then Sparkle comes out, then he had a patch to shine, and then he got power crept to fucking oblivion. Now they're making him as another 5-star a second time. What the fuck makes you think he won't be dog shit again, right? Like, yeah, he's preservation, okay, make him free. It's not even like high effort. They just changed 2 attributes of him. Well, you're a hater, you're a Korobot, you're a piece of shit. I think you don't have fucking eyes, and you just can't critically think. You know what I mean? I think that's really what's happening. I could say Genshin Impact needs a resin bank. Well, I think you should kill yourself, Ethan, in game. Oh, okay. I think that's a very fair response, right? And so it's just it goes back to the lack of nuance, and that's why I enjoy speaking with the creators that I do. And I am going to, when I get back around August 15th, August 16th, I am going to make ways to start like a 101 or like a little mini podcast with rotating guests, because I do want to shine more light on nuanced conversations, whether I agree with it or don't agree with it, because I think the space needs to normalize having conversations, because it's just not. And the online communities are just fucking miserable. They really are. Like, they really fucking are. And it's a shame, because it doesn't have to be this way, but it probably will be this way forever, because of the fact that it is someone's personality. When they have a picture of Kaching or a picture of Augusta or, I don't know, Zhang Liao, it doesn't matter. Like, when that's your personality online, you now need to try to uphold that. And when you gather an audience, again, around that personality, whether it's a Twitter profile, a Facebook page, a content creator, the second you slip up or you start to feel different, the mob comes after you. It's like Tony Soprano's crew. And it's just unfortunate. Now, with the Genocide shit, right? I tried my hardest not to talk about it because I just thought it would blow over, because I kind of just don't fucking care. And it's not because I would personally consider genocide a friend, because I think this shit's fucking dumb. I mean, but it's still going on. So I'm going to give my 2 cents, because this is another thing where I think that it's just an overblown reaction on both parties, on both genocide and the Woowa community that's online. Giving the story a 7 out of 10 absolutely started this problem. It's not a what if. That's what started it. People then watched his VOD because they wanted to know why he gave it a 7 out of 10. The rating absolutely is a percentage of the issue. Is the rating the full issue? No. His response, and I like the guy, was fucking cringe. It was a overreaction, and you know what? He slipped up. He slipped up. He said some shit, and he was a type of way. And why am I charitable to him? Because I see people calling him the next Atsu, the next Enviosity, the next Pirate Software. Enviosity objectively ruined Genshin Impact and Hoyoverse sponsorships for people. They pay fucking horrendously because that dumb fucking idiot took them for $0. And there's some other content creators doing weird shit like that too. Atsu did weird shit on the back end, manipulated people. I mean, the Goose and Tectone situation. That he's just not a good human being, right? Maybe he'll change and get better, God willing. I don't give a fuck. Do you, big fella? Pirate Software is like just a pathological liar who's a fucking weirdo and bullied the Kari. Pirate Software, go fuck yourself. He got mad about some bullshit and a fucking like really that's enviosity level. I don't think so. I don't. We all have an ego. It takes a level of ego for anyone to hit the fucking record button and look into that fucking camera and think their words are important enough for someone to watch them. I have an ego, right? I've been attacked by the Woowa community. I've had ego moments before. It is what it is. Fucking what can you do? I would hope in which that people they have been charitable to me because I'm just that guy. It is what it is. But I'm not going to cancel him. I'm not going to cut his fucking balls off and rip them apart and feed them to someone. Like, I'm not going to do that. If this was a continuous pattern that happens over and over and over again, yeah, then there's a discussion that needs to be had. Absolutely, right? But he had an overreaction, and then in turn, the community had an overreaction. It's a twofold thing. I think the blame goes both fucking ways. I really do. I think there's genuine nuance to it, but I think it's like at this point, we gotta move on. It's just fucking weird. It's cringe. All right, bro, he gave it a 7. You know, that's like when Doro got canceled for the hot tub shit. Who the fuck cares? Oh no, Doro loved the patch. He didn't like the Gooner shit, but he liked it in Genshin. Are you fucking surprised that Doro44 liked something in Genshin and then maybe didn't like it in Woowa? Like, it's not a big deal, right? It's not like the guy was spreading misinformation or anything. You know, and then there was crazy tweets about him and, you know, his significant other. It's like, chill the fuck out. Like, just chill the fuck out, bro. I don't know, man. I think the space is filled with a lot of people who just don't go outside. They don't touch grass. They've never